Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, how are you? I hope you are fine. Today we will start from our chapter 5, that is lecture 3, and it's about Adobe Photoshop. I am Mustafizur Rahman, lecturer ICT, Raju Kuttura Model College. What you see in this picture, the first one before editing and second one after editing. So we can make our picture attractive and more presentable by using Adobe Photoshop or this type of software. These are called Photoshop software, actually photo editing software. The main purpose of this type of software is editing picture, not creating anything new, but editing picture. Adobe Photoshop, it's a graphic editor computer program published by Adobe Inc. Corporation, which is that lets user create and edit image and then save them and one of many formats like JPG, PNG, BMP and many more. There are different type of formats that are supported by Adobe Photoshop. After editing or creating a picture, you can save it in different formats. Adobe Photoshop also perform different type of task on an image. It can work with the entire image or it can work with part of image. It can brighten the image or even darken, make the image darker. What is the real life application of Adobe Photoshop? We can see many examples such as a book of cover, a cover of a book can be designed by Adobe Photoshop. Here is an example. Sometimes we can make some poster like this. This is also work of Adobe Photoshop. Sometimes we can cut unnecessary part of an image. That is called crop. That is also can be done by Adobe Photoshop. Sometimes we can make some banner, awareness banner or something like that by Adobe Photoshop. Or even we can make invitation card like this, happy birthday or any other kind of occasion. We can create invitation card. How can we start Adobe Photoshop? From start menu, you can find, if you write Adobe or Photoshop, then it will appear. It will be very easier to find Adobe Photoshop from your computer. If it is already installed in your computer, then you can find it easily. Otherwise, you need to install Adobe Photoshop. If you start opening Adobe Photoshop, this kind of window will appear in front of you. Then you will see this. You need to go file, select file option from the menu. And then you can, if you want to create a new image, then click here in new option, or you can also open an existing image by selecting open option. Well, here in this example, I am selecting a new file from the menu. And here is default values. Well, this is a new canvas. You can draw anything here by using the tools that is offered by Adobe Photoshop. After drawing something or changing any image, you can save it. And there are many different formats that is supported by Adobe Photoshop, like PNG. I have already told the most popular. Which do you know what is the most popular format for an image? That is JPEG. Do you know the full form of JPG? It is Joint Picture Expert Group. And there are also some other format, BMP, and you see in this picture there are many formats. There are many toolbox in Photoshop and palette also. This palette can be changed their position. There are menu bar, toolbar, toolbox, and floating palette. They can change their position. You can change their position. Here is the tools that are used in Photoshop. Usually, at least 69 type of tools available, more or less. And today we will learn about these tools also. Carefully see this picture. There are many tools. These palettes I have already told we can change their position, and that can be also maximized or minimized if you want. And these are different type of palette: color palette, history palette, layer palettes, etc. There are many palettes. There are selection tools and move tools. You can select a particular part of a picture and change its position. And here is the tools for moving and selecting a part of a picture. The lasso tools, the move tools, marquee tools. These are the move tools. Here in this example, I am selecting a specific part of an image, and I will try to move it. And use of selection tools we see here in this picture, and especially it is lasso tool. Well, another example of lasso tool, I am moving and cutting a human body shape from its original position to another position. That is also possible in Adobe Photoshop by using lasso tool. We can change our selection, also shift our selection. After making the square of selection by rectangular marquee tool, you remove the finger from mouse and select a square view on the screen. Well, we can fill color floating selection in Photoshop, and for this purpose you need to fill a selection layer with color. We can also change background color and go to fill option. And where can you find the fill option? Going to edit menu, then go to fill, then selection or layer. Use of feather. Usually the feather number is vary from 0 to 250 in a box of feather option box. The edge of the box can be softened. That means the border. You can change the border, edge of the border. If you type the feather box, the value is 10, the softness of the edge will be 20. It's very common question in MCQ type. And also remember about the typing range number of feather box, that is 0 to 250. Select with lasso tool. Now we will learn by using lasso tool we can select a specific part of a picture. In this example I am selecting the car from this picture in the right hand side by using lasso tool. Polygonal lasso tool is also possible, that is also used for selection. Stroke, that means the border of a picture. By using stroke command we can change the border. Here is border size is 13 pixel, we can change it also. So stroke command, that is used for changing the border. Now we will learn how to save in Adobe Photoshop after editing or creating a new picture. Saving a file after editing or creating a new picture, you need to go file option and go to save or save as option. Then you need to choose the file location, that means which particular location of your hard disk that you want to select for saving this picture. You can save this picture anywhere. Now very important idea of Adobe Photoshop, that is layer. The idea of layer required before creating object or editing photos. In every stage of editing photo, layer is needed. We can also insert new layer, and here is the option. Here in this picture you see in the red circle, by clicking here you can insert a new layer. Even sometimes you can hide, make your layer visible or invisible. It's up to you. If you click in the eye icon, that it will be visible, otherwise it will be invisible. Thumbnail in layer. If you want to see small preview of a picture, then you can use this option, thumbnail of in layer. Okay, it is possible from transfer picture from one file to another file by using move tool. Okay, now we will see how to fix target layer. The layer in which picture is edited is called target layer. And a picture in a single layer can edit it only once. We can change the opacity of the layer if you want. Here is the opacity 50%, but you can go up to 100%. You can also remove a layer. In the top picture, you see there is a icon of a dustbin. If you click there after selecting the layer will be deleted. Even you can delete hidden layer also. You see it in the lower picture. You can merge or combine many layers. That is also possible by clicking right click on the layer or multiple layer. You can merge it. How to crop? Crop means cutting up unnecessary part of a picture. That means crop. Maybe you have also used in your social media. In Adobe Photoshop, this crop is also allowed very effectively. Look at the picture in my to your right hand side. The picture was larger, but you need to focus on a specific part. Then you can use crop tool. You see the use of crop tool in the left hand side. Erase tool. By using erase tool, you can delete unnecessary part of a picture, any spot, etc. Blending, that with gradient tool, that will make your picture blurring. You can also edit gradient with gradient tools. How to add new color? You can change both background color or front end color by using this tool. Well, another important part, you can adjust brightness and contrast of the picture. And here is the way how to change your brightness or contrast. Click brightness or contrast icon in the adjustment panel. Then choose your layer, which layer you want to adjust this. New adjustment layer. Then go to brightness or contrast and click OK after changing the options. Default it is 0, but you can change it. Okay, thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.